Massachusetts... Massachusetts flamboyant police. I don't know why I have such a hard time pronouncing that word. I don't even say it anymore. I just say mass. It's the thing to do. This is my first time entering it. CLDC. Please enjoy. Really? I thought Koopster was around before then. Probably was, but just hadn't done a QLDC or CLDC. One of the largest... The Great Bear Rainforest is one of the largest remaining traces of unspoiled temperate rainforest in the world. Huh. Best. How you doing, Fries? The downfall of Bowser's coin fleet. I see. It's so weird about having, like, the highly compressed... Oh, that's smart. Can I respawn those? I don't think I can. I want the dragon coins. Oops. Gonna be going to that state in the near future, since I've got tickets to go to the mystery hunt. One of my D&D friends was bugging me about it, and I'm like, I should just get that done. Right. Thwamps only exist on their left sides. Let's get rid of this one. Oh, that was dumb. Yeah, we ended up talking a little bit about that today. Talking about how oh, those went fast. How registration for classes work. Or did work when we were in college. And how thankful we were that we didn't have to deal with other systems. Like the historical ones. We had to, like, stand in line. Or call someone. Okay, well, I made a mistake here. Kind of. Thank you, Yopi, for teaching me how to do that one. But yeah, mostly complaining a little bit about how, like, it didn't always work perfectly. And I'm like, yeah, because they never load test it properly. The only time it ever gets load is 3 times a year. And they didn't have, like, the kind of scaling we look at now. Nope. Oh well. There's always a solution. Hey, look! Lava! Oh yeah, they only exist on one side. I'm noticing a pattern here. Just use Rig Surf for your classes. I'll tell you about the northernmost town in the world, Long Yerbin. Huh. I am unfamiliar with that for some reason. What country is that in? I'm just gonna... Ah, nope. Hope. But yeah, I pointed out it was kind of similar, like, with the Mystery Hunt. Mystery Hunt, they don't really need to do load test, like Norway. Oh, that makes sense. They don't really build for the capacity for, you know, the entire hunt. They have to build for the capacity of the first 15 minutes after the introduction skit, where everyone's pressing F5 constantly. Though, admittedly, at least one of the years they did something kind of cute, where they made it so that the, the general server problems were actually part of the hunt itself, which was kind of cute. Basically, eventually you realize the computer's giving you an SOS message. And so you had to do something about that to get into another layer of the hunt. This reminds me of those parts of Mario 2 where you just have to keep digging downward. Everyone there is required to carry a shotgun because of polar bears. Also said that refugees can go there freely. Huh. Polar bears. I think polar bears are fascinating because for an awful lot of other bears, you have good advice, such as, you know, make yourself look big, or sound loudly, or play dead. The best advice you can have really give someone in the event of a polar bear attack is have your affairs in order, because you're gonna die. Polar bears ain't nothing to fuck with. Thank you, Spiny. Haha! Did I miss out on something? Nope. No, that's true. It's terribly cold. Does look like the state has different regulations in Norway. I mean, I have to imagine there's some certain parts that are more relevant to some people. What are those things? But carrying a shotgun's probably good advice. I don't know if that's enough to get a polar bear off you, but better than nothing. Because you just don't want to meet a polar bear. Great number of other kinds of bears. They can be cool, but polar bears, nothing to fuck with. My brother's father-in-law actually got a good close-up picture of a polar bear because he frequently goes to Alaska, or did go to Alaska for work. So he actually did encounter them from time to time. Had a lovely picture of the one he took, a picture of a polar bear that he took in one of the best guest bedrooms. Eeh. Oh, okay. I one-shot that. I feel good about myself suddenly. Where am I going? Oh, the coin ship. Everything makes more sense now. I always liked getting the coin ship in Mario 3. It was one of those tricks that was actually surprisingly easy once you understood the mechanics, but you'd never in a million years actually figure it out on your own. Something about the digits of your coins being divisible by 11, and then depending upon the evenness or oddness, you had to have your score match the numbers. I forget, it's been a bit. Here's something from visiting that. Polar bears attack extremely quickly without warning. Be accustomed accompanied by a local guide with a firearm when leaving the settlements. Sounds supposed to scare them away. That makes sense. Flare guns can work. It was a little fun bonus, yeah. I mean, the downfall of Bowser's coin fleet. You know, it's one of those things where the coin ships are a relative rarity in SMB3 unless you knew how to proc them, like I said. So kind of a cool throwback. I liked it. That was cute. But it did remind me of digging down in SMB2 levels. And I got a little old, a little quick. It's one of those things where just like a little bit of enhancement with the camera would make all the difference. You can actually see where you're going, rather than being so close to the bottom of the screen as Mario is. But it is what it is. I still enjoyed it.